Todd, you must be pretty pleased with the performance tonight.
Well, absolutely, I am. We knew that these guys had about 4 weeks to prepare. They've had 3 or 4 games. Talked to Dan Seaman the other day about them, and he warned us that they're going to come at pace. And everything he told us about them really kind of came to light. We didn't know what to expect tonight. Some of our guys got in last night, Reaper, but maybe you should fly in before the game more often. Scored a couple goals for us, which was great. But I think it really helps when you have a core of the guys return. We didn't have to go over a lot of systems. Fleming and Auger, really smart hockey players. I mean, they've only had 2 practices. They already know what we're all about, and really like the look of Jamie out there as well tonight. I think he's a great acquisition for us, and I think the 3 new guys really look like they're going to fit in well. Give us a couple of weeks to get up to full speed, and really pleased with the way things are looking right now.
In terms of the lines, Auger and Fleming, why did you decide to put them on the lines they were?
Well, we talked it over with Stewie extensively, and with the players. Fleming's maybe a little bit of a playmaker, so Fulton and Schomer like shooting the puck. There's no secret about that. And Auger shoots the puck, and guys like Luca and Reaper really think pass first sometimes. So that was the initial thought in that. But I like the fact that we have a pretty versatile lineup. We can mix things up, and if it ever stops working, we can change things. But right now, my initial reactions are really positive, and I think both lines. I mean, I said both lines. I mean, really all 3. Jamie and Gunny and Danny, I thought really worked well tonight. We can tighten up a little bit defensively, but can't question the work ethic out there tonight. So all 3 lines were really positive.
In terms of preparation in practice as well, and with the game tonight, how do you feel preparations are going ahead of next weekend?
Well, that's what this is really all about. I would have liked to get Beanie and Scooney out there a little bit more. We used all our defensemen tonight, but competitiveness took over, and we had a good crowd in there. We wanted to get off to a great start. But tomorrow we'll use that. We're going to use these guys. They need to get out there and be able to prove that they can get a spot in lineup, and the only way to develop is if they get a chance in the game. So that's part of our preparations. We got another full week, so we got another game and then another full week of training, and then Coventry home and away. And Coventry had a big win against Cardiff the other night. They got a new look, and we've made no secret that we need to get off to a good start. We really want to. So if the boys keep playing like that and get themselves up to game shape, I mean, it's hopefully we get ourselves on a bit of a roll, and looking back.
For the puck drop at the start, Jordan Fulton stepped forward as the captain. Is he going to be the captain for the rest of the season?
Well, that remains to be seen. Jordan, he's an awful quiet guy, but I mean, he plays. He's a leader out in the ice. He plays, and guys follow his example. He wore an A for us last year, so he'll certainly be a candidate. We're going to talk it over. The coaching staff will talk it over, and we'll have a few discussions with some of the players. But I mean, we got a lot of leaders, and we got a lot of returning veterans. So. There'll be a few guys up for the spot, but I mean, certainly if you picked a guy like Fulton or any of these guys, really, they do a great job. So, and they know what Fife's all about now. So, I mean, we'll make that decision in the upcoming weeks. But Fulton certainly deserves to take that opening face-off.
Just finally, how good is it to be back in ice hockey again?
It's great. I borrowed Tom Muir's jacket tonight, so I'm looking nice and spiffy. It was really exciting. All of a sudden, as soon as the guys were ready to go out and they were playing our song to come out, and we stepped out there and the crowd was loud. I mean, it was just like we finished the season last weekend and we stepped up again. It's been that fast of a summer, and I think we're looking good. The guys are excited about it. Everybody's having a laugh. Last year, I remember when we came in. I'm not going to talk about last year really at all, but last year I'd sit in my office. And it was quiet in there, and it took us a long time to gel. But I mean, I have to shut my door now. They're fooling around, they're horsing around, and they're having a good time. And a happy team is going to be a team that plays well, and we're going to be really looking for a lot out of these guys. But no, I think it's going well.
And Tommy Muir's beard?
Yeah, I mean, we were going to change his number to number 25 because that's half of 50. We call him Mini Knicker. So, but I think the two of them. We put them two together, and I think they look great. Tommy won Defenseman of the Year last year, for us, And I mean, he held his own against a team he's never seen before, and the guy's been working all summer, hasn't had any time off, and he comes out and plays a great game. You know, so and credit to all our D. We had a few breakdowns down there, but they helped each other out, and you know, we only have 3 import D back there, but some of our experienced guys, Horny, Tommy, and Wando and Ewan, have come in great shape. So they want to fight for that 6th spot, and we're going to let them. And it's good to have options.
Thanks, Todd.